frogs in Mike's butthole, but I can't fit the gay bomb in Mike's butthole.
Wait, can you repeat that? I didn't hear that.
I said I can fit all the gay frogs in Mike's butthole, but I can't fit the gay bomb in Mike's butthole.
Gay bomb!
Gay bomb!
What do you think tap water is? It's a gay bomb, baby.
Yeah, man, it gets me real fucking wet.
Welcome to the Designated Drinkers Podcast. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
So you can shut the fuck up, you punk ass bitch!
Watch your profanity.
Hey guys, welcome to the Designated Drinkers Podcast. My name is Carlo.
Joe.
Tom.
And we are the Designated Drinkers. Thank you for joining us today. And thank you to our 250 new people that could be potentially listening right now.
Yeah, it's amazing, guys. This is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy good. And this episode should go next, Joseph.
Yeah,
Fuck that other one.
Just like a gay bomb when they blow it off.
That's fine with me.
Gay bomb!
Make all the frogs gay.
Make all the frogs gay!
They tested on our military.
We were
Little
talking
nanobites.
We were talking about Alex Jones for a little bit. For some fucking reason, we needed to get that whack job in our fucking conversations.
What was you? Because you were like with your mic and you were like, oh, look at me, I'm Alex Jones.
Oh, I'm Alex Jones. I'm going to yell and tell you that your vaccines are making your children sick. They're making your children sick.
Well, they are.
Yeah, sure, man.
Dude, yeah, man, they're making your children sick.
Angelo. I told him, and he's like, I got to work in the morning.
Yeah,
That's what he told me.
It's mostly because Angelo got hit by that gay bomb.
Yeah, gay bomb.
Yeah, he's yeah. Is he is he going into Mike's butt tonight? Is that what you're saying?
That's what it is.
I thought that you were about to ask if
So,
he's gay. And I was
for our
gonna be like,
podcast listeners,
obviously.
we have a new game.
It's called
And you
Gay
can-
Bomb.
You can also join along called hashtag Mike's Butt. So the way that it works is you say an item, and then you say an item that can't fit in Mike's butt. So like for example, it's I can fit an airplane in Mike's butt, but not the passengers in it. Like that's a perfect example.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can fit a case of beer in Mike's butt, but not the cans.
So why the point of it, you ask, Carlo, what's the point of this game? To make fun of Mike. That's about it. That is literally the only reason why we're throwing this gay bomb at Michael.
If you guys are new to the podcast, by the way, Mike is a friend of ours that has been on the podcast before. Please don't listen to any of those episodes. You will be literally listening to it for like 5 hours because he's the slowest talker. I think he might be perpetually just like a snail.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a great
just
guy.
so happens to.
He has snail disease.
Yeah, that's about it. That's right.
Dude, so I think we should tell how this game came about.
Oh yeah, so the way that this game worked at the beginning was Tom doesn't know the Umbrella Tree game. So the way that the Umbrella Tree game works is here, you want an example, Joe?
Yeah, I'll give me an example.
All right. I can fit that lamp under the umbrella tree, but I can't fit that America's Choice bag over there.
That one? Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Right.
Mhm.
So there you go.
I fucking hate you guys so much.
So that's how that game works.
If you didn't quite get it, let me do one myself. So
Sure, right.
let's see.
You're such a piece of shit. I hate you.
You can fit that whole case, all those cases of Bud Light and Coors Light over
under
there.
the umbrella tree.
Under the umbrella tree.
You almost said Mike's butthole, didn't you?
I wanted
You
to.
almost said it.
I did, but I'm not going to. But I can't fit that screwdriver over there.
Huh. Can you repeat that for me?
Yeah. You can't fit those beers. All that beer you can fit
Okay,
there, but
okay.
you can't fit that screwdriver.
Let me look at the color. Hang on.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I fucking hate you guys so much. Okay, so basically the way that this Mike's butthole game
hold
came
up,
about.
hold up. Darian, I'm talking.
Damn.
So the way that game...
I started the fucking game, you cocksucker.
The way it came upon was the fact that Tom got so fucking frustrated with this game right now that he decided to invent his own game.
Yeah, but you weren't even there for it.
That doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean anything.
Okay, so basically what happened was we went out for Carlo's bachelor party, and Carlo was super hammered and passed
I was
out.
very drunk.
He was passed out on the couch, and me and Joe were up until
We were up like 6.
It was ridiculous. So, anyways, they started playing the stupid umbrella tree game, and I don't understand the fucking game because it's stupid. So Mike and him were going back and forth with it, and I eventually got to the point where I was like, "Yeah, you know what, Mike? I could fit Carlos' TV up your ass, but I can't fit his Xbox." And Joe started dying. So then we just kept going with it. Like, Joe completely forgot about the umbrella tree game,
Yeah.
and then we just started doing that.
It was a way better game. It was just, you know what made it even
So
better
good.
is that he just quickly submitted to it. He's like, well, I'm not playing this anymore. And he went to sleep.
And he went to bed. And then they taught me the game, and I kept thinking of them. And then to the point where I called Tom, and I was like, Tom, I can fit that limo in Mike's butt, but not the limo driver.
It was probably one of the best nights ever. It was so
Yeah,
much
it was
It
a
was a
really
great
fun
night.
night. And let's maybe talk a little
Yeah.
teensy bit about.
Little
I am
nugget.
getting married, and I'm by the time of this episode releases, I might already be married. No, actually, I won't be.
No, if this is
I won't
next
be. This
week,
is probably it'll release soon. So because of that, we went out for a bachelor party and we had a blast, and it was awesome. And we went and did a bunch of shit. The cool thing was our driver, man. That fucking guy was awesome. I think it was
Yeah, he
pretty
was.
cool. There was a moment where we stopped somewhere, and the driver's like, we were like waiting, and we were drinking beers in the limo because of the fact that the establishment we were walking into had very expensive drinks, and we didn't want to do that. So what we ended up doing, we started drinking in the limo, and we went, "Hey man, you want to come up to the fucking back with us?" And the guy's like, "Hell yeah!" And he sat in the back. He didn't drink. He drank Gatorade. He doesn't drink. He's a cool guy. But either way, thought he was pretty cool.
Yeah, shout out to Dustin.
Yeah, man.
Dustin.
Now
Hey,
that
boss.
you are a follower, hopefully, and listening.
Hey boss, if you're listening to the podcast, I am so sorry. I did not expect that.
No, I mean he was an awesome driver.
Yeah, he was a fucking great driver, man.
Class A.
we had a good night, and then I felt like I was taking care of 2 toddlers for the rest of the night.
That was the best part ever.
What are you talking about? 2 toddlers? What are
Yeah.
you talking about?
You and fucking Angelo.
Oh, I plead the fifth, and so does he. I shall be his attorney, Angelo.
Okay, so
Nope.
we're gonna tell the story about Angelo right now on the podcast.
All right, be careful what you're saying.
It's at the end of the night.
Okay.
So I'm taking Angelo home to drop him off, and he fucking,
Angelo, by the way, if any of you are new listeners, Angelo is one of the other designated drinkers that is also
old.
old.
So I'm dropping Angelo off, and at this point I sobered up. So I give him a ride, and I go to get him out of the car, and his driveway slopes. So he gets out of the car and he starts stumbling towards the street. So I grab his arm, and he tries to interlock his fingers in my hand.
That was
And-
I'll be defending Angelo here. Telling you that was his jujitsu kicking in. He made eye contact with you and he smiled.
Dude, that wasn't jujitsu. He straight up looked at me and said, "Are we getting naked or what?" And then I was like,
Did he really?
"Yes."
That's hilarious.
And then he let go of my hand
He was in the Navy, so
and started to run up the driveway like he looked like a little child, like he was swinging his arms like
That's
like
fucking
the chicken
amazing.
dance. And then the best part is when we went over there the next day, his wife was like, "Did you help him in last night?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "He didn't get naked in front of you, did he?" I'm like, "No, why?" And she's like, "Because I woke up and his clothes were all over the house. So he literally walked into the house, got naked, and then just walked in the bedroom and went to sleep." She's like, his clothes were spread out from the door going to the garage to the bedroom. And I'm like, "Oh my god."
That's great.
He wasn't joking about getting naked then. I
No,
thought
he
that I
wasn't.
thought he was joking.
You got lucky that you didn't let him in the house, because then he would have been like, "Wee, here we go, Tom."
Dude, the run was funny though. I wish that you would have been there for that. It was like, you know, the chicken dance.
Yeah, totally.
Dude, that's how he was running up the driveway. It was like this. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you
like a little
doing?
person.
Dude, yes. I didn't want to say it like that, but you know.
Totally.
He is a little person at heart. He really is.
Hey, you know what we should do? Oh, we are gonna do an icebreaker. Hey, y'all got a new icebreaker? Fuck, Joe.
What?
You know what I forgot to do?
What did you forget?
I forgot to introduce us. I let you guys introduce yourself, but I was gonna introduce us.
Oh,
God
shit.
dang it.
Well,
What?
Love you.
Love you too.
Not you. Ashley's behind you.
I can't see her.
Yeah,
so-
whatever. So no, so I was listening.
You just
to,
made
I was
direct
listening to
eye
another
contact with me.
Sure, I was listening to another podcast, and I always I don't want to say steal, but I steal their ideas. No, fuck
Wait,
that.
what
no.
the
No, I don't steal their ideas.
You take it upon yourself to take other people's.
I like a lot of the things that different podcasts do.
Right.
So I like to test things out on our podcast to see what sticks and what doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
no, yeah,
adding
yeah.
segments, and
Yeah, so
if
you
it doesn't,
throw it at the wall and see what happens.
yeah, see what sticks.
We've
and-
had a lot that haven't stuck.
yeah, and that's okay, man. We're a
Yeah.
growing podcast.
The
I hate
pasta's not outdated.
I hate it when it doesn't
don't
stick.
care.
Right.
Yeah.
No, actually, I like it when it doesn't stick. That means there's no babies.
I mean,
I'm
it's a
talking
lot more
about
fun.
coming inside a person.
When the cum doesn't stick. Is
Well, if
what?
you're trying not to have a baby, you shouldn't be coming inside of them.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely.
Unless-
Just saying.
I mean, can't help yourself sometimes. The pullout king that's not here right now would fucking agree with me.
Wouldn't that be great if that's what he said when he did? He's like, I can't help myself. Tee.
No, but we were, I heard them, and that's really funny. It was really funny to me. But the guy introduces the group, and he insults them all, and it's funny. And I was like, I want to try that. I want to try and insult my friends.
Yeah, but I mean, you could try all you want. You're not very good at it.
Sure, that's fine. That's why I was gonna have Joe help me out with it.
Yeah, he called me. He was like, "Hey man, do you want to like write some down?" Like,
Yeah, with some fucking intros
Yeah.
down, and we'll so like Darian would be came all the way from the hood of Parma. Tom, don't let him around your dick because he'll suck it, something like that. And then it'd be like and
You see what I'm saying?
next up is the pullout king. He thinks that he won't have any babies, but he already has one. Fuck, dude, I fucking hate you guys.
do you want us to try to do you? Can we both try to do
You
it?
you know what was fucking
Sure, go
great?
ahead. Yeah,
is-
go ahead. No, fuck you.
Hold
You-
on.
you
It
do
was-
something.
hold on. The pause in between those
There
after
was-
he said them just made it 10 times
There,
funnier.
there was no pause.
Yeah, there was.
I'm editing this podcast.
Okay,
no
well,
pause.
there was a lot of pauses, just so you guys are aware, and it made it 10 times funnier.
I don't know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Yeah,
Actually, I can't edit these podcasts. I got my
No, you
test. I
can't.
got my test coming out. By the
Joe,
way,
leave the pauses in.
I'm definitely leaving
by,
them in.
by the way, oh, well, I'm gonna get you on recording, dude. This test, I'm very nervous. I do IT, and I am currently studying for a certification test, and I'm fucking nervous. But I did just take a certification like practice
Pre-test?
exam, and I got a 73. I was at like 63 currently, but I'm a 73% now, which is good because you need a 70% to pass.
Dude,
It's all
so
about those
get
yards,
degrees.
bro.
That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No,
Joe,
I'm saying-
go in and roast him. Do it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'm gonna look up the icebreaker
All the way
questions.
is all the way from North Korea, the gender fluid Kim Jong. Ooh.
There you go. That was good. That was really good.
I think that Joe should introduce us now if we're going to be burning people.
Yeah, if he's ever
That was
fucking
pretty
here
funny.
in the podcast.
Yeah, right.
Oh, and by the way, Joe, in the last podcast when Carlo fucking called you out,
Did
What
you
did I
listen
call
to
you
it?
out?
yes, it was amazing.
I haven't listened. I haven't finished it.
when you said, I don't think that Joe's even editing the full podcast anymore. So, Joe, if you're editing it, call me out right now. And he's like, I'm editing it, you fucking bitch. And he just like goes on this long rant. And it was fucking
how
great.
how long of a rant?
It
wasn't that long.
It was
Okay,
like
good.
maybe 30 or 40 seconds.
Cool.
at the
I am
most.
for the
It
audience.
was
I am what
funny
you
as
call
shit.
an executive producer. That means I delegate and I don't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
That was pretty funny. I've listened every time that I listen to myself doing it. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
Dude, it was great. I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, I was wondering if you were going to put something in there. And then I'm like, maybe he won't. And then I'm like, no, he will.
Yeah, I did. You know what's
Oh,
funny
shit.
is I'm listening to it and it was like maybe 1:00 in the morning and he's just like, I'm gonna call Joe right now. Joe, if you do edit the podcast, and I was like, in my mind, I'm like, do I want to do that? Like, that's a lot of fucking work. And I was like, no, fuck that. And I'm on to Mike, and it was like I was like Machine Gun Kelly, and you were my Eminem. I'm like, I'm about to spit some bars, you little punk ass bitch.
I think his rap was okay.
It's
Yeah,
alright.
it was
It was
alright.
I didn't think like everybody was like, oh, dude, he put him fucking down.
Dude,
I was like,
I think it's just ridiculous. I mean, to tell you the truth, I think
I
like
think I like
yeah.
I like the fact that there's new fucking rap beef going around though.
Well, I mean, how can you fight a 50-year-old man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
wouldn't that be, dude? I think that would have been funny as shit if one of these rappers would have had like a sick ass beat, like boom, tick, tick, and then like they wouldn't have been recording. They're like, wait, what? Well, how am I supposed to diss a 50-year-old man?
And that was just the whole
That
track.
was the whole track. That would have been fucking amazing.
I'm not gonna spit some bars because I'm gonna bury you in 2 years. That's gonna be the name of the episode.
Damn.
Oh, hey, I got the icebreaker questions, and for listeners, our icebreaker questions are questions that we ask just to break the ice, and what I pulled up today, guys, was date questions because I want to be a little frisky, yeah. Anyways, so who wants to go first?
You can go, Tom.
Tom. Who's gonna set a timer? Tom.
Joe.
Tom, set a timer.
No, Joe.
I can say it.
Joe, if he has his phone
Fucking
out.
lazy. Fucking lazy bitch.
I don't even know where. Oh, my phone's right there.
Yeah, it's right fucking next to you. That's why I asked.
I thought that I left it upstairs. Calm down.
Yeah.
1 minute? Well, how much is it again?
60 seconds. That's right.
60
1
seconds.
minute.
69 seconds.
69 seconds. Can we do that?
Would add more appropriate.
I'm
Wait,
gonna-
what the fuck?
Joe's like, I'm doing 69 seconds.
Oh, it won't even let me. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's because it's caught on to our debauchery. They were like, you can't do that. That's
Can't be
inappropriate.
dirty. Well, I'm going to put 1 minute and 9 seconds. So it is 60.
What are
You're such a piece of shit. I love you.
when you're
oops.
ready, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's Wednesday, my dudes. Joe, let's vamp, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, we could talk. We should keep. We shouldn't have stopped talking about this rap thing. Man.
Polo to
Yeah.
the flodo.
Um,
You don't
You know,
even
like
know
you were
though.
talking, Carlo. You're like, it's good that we have rap beef, but I don't know if I really call it rap beef. I feel like what happened was like Eminem was like, let's see what we, this movie, like one of my songs is gonna be on this new Venom movie. I need to make some money. Let's just talk shit about fucking rappers and not give a fuck.
You know what this rap beef is?
Yeah.
This is like that fucking 25-year-old that goes into the nursing home to see their grandpa, and then there's that old man standing in the hallway, and he's like, "Excuse me, sir," and the old man's like, "Hey, fuck you, kid," and then he's like, "What the fuck did you say, you old ass bitch?" That's pretty much what this rap beef is.
That's pretty much what
And
it
then
is,
he breaks his hip and he dies, and that's the end of the story.
That's another story.
I don't know, man. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is like, well, never mind. They're a bunch of bitches. Anyways.
I'm not gonna ask these questions because
Ask him.
do it.
Ask him.
Do it.
69.
No balls.
No
okay,
balls.
okay, I'm just
No
gonna
balls.
I'm gonna
No
bring
balls.
I'm gonna bring it up, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
No balls.
Okay, number 6. If I caught you masturbating in bed, would you blush awkwardly and accept that I caught you, or would you pretend like you were just shifting your butt about on the bed?
I'd finish.
What's the meanest thing you've ever done to someone to get back at them?
Came in the face.
Well, when was the first time you had a wet dream?
I don't know, like when I was 11.
Have you ever played doctor as a child? With whom did you play, and how old were you?
Oh yeah, I played doctor with the
Did
neighbor.
you start the timer? Because I
It's
might as
there.
well.
It's
Okay.
there.
I played doctor with the neighbor girl.
Dude, me too.
She was like 2 houses down, and she was like 4 years older than me. And
Yeah.
she was hot.
Have you ever been
I
caught
think it was
naked
like
by
I think
someone?
it was like 6. Have I ever been caught naked by someone?
Yeah.
Is there even such a thing as getting caught? We were born naked. Who gives a shit?
What is your wildest sexual secret that you want to indulge in at least once in your lifetime?
Oh, dude, Eiffel Tower, 100%.
What is the most embarrassing moment you've experienced in your lifetime?
The one time I accidentally pooped my pants.
Can you tell me your funniest childhood memory that you can remember?
One of my neighbors had a snapping turtle,
Uh-huh.
and it got out of the house, and it was a big snapping turtle.
Yeah, dude, those are
so
huge.
They tried to catch it, and they put a trash can over it, and all you saw was a trash can moving down the street because they didn't push down on it; they just set it over it. So,
Fuck, dude.
that
Joe,
was
you
pretty
ready?
good.
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
All right.
Do you want me to set my own timer?
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm ready. I'm
Tell
ready.
me when you're ready.
All right, go ahead. Which is the one word in vocabulary that I use excessively? In my vocabulary.
In your vocabulary?
Yeah. You can skip if.
No. I want to blast you. What word do you use? Use some fucking word, and it fucking irritates me every time you use it too. I just say
Oh, you
Technically.
gotta fucking
maybe it's
tell
technically.
Me.
I don't know what it is.
When the fuck do I use technically?
I'm on a timer, so I can't.
Oh,
well, can I
whatever.
restart now?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Do you think you could punch someone and knock them off their senses?
Have I? Can I?
Do you think you could?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
If you had
Manos
to
de
make,
piedra.
huh?
Manos de piedra.
Oh yeah, okay. If you had to make out with a friend on the same sex to save the world from aliens, whom would you pick? Mike.
No, Tom.
What? Why? What the fuck? You should have
can't
picked
pick
Mike's
Carl.
butthole.
No, fuck
Which-
that. I don't want to kiss his asshole. What the
Ew.
fuck?
Okay, which sex toys have you experienced with so far, and which ones would you want to stay away from? This is so awkward for me.
I
so
haven't
great.
experienced any yet, but I'd love to experience as many.
Yeah,
as I
send
can.
us some.
Yeah, send us some. I'll use all of them.
If you had to have a sex change, what part of your body would you want to enhance more than anything else?
I want a big fat twat.
I kind of wish we could make that the fucking name of the episode, but that's not appropriate enough.
Joe, no, that's appropriate. That's appropriate for our podcast. Joe,
God, I'm gonna save these questions just so I can ask them to everybody else who shows up to this fucking
Joe,
podcast.
You need to make that a clip.
Okay.
I just want a big fat twat.
All right. I'm gonna ask you two more.
Yeah, okay.
If we had kids together someday in the future, what features / characteristics of mine and yours would you want the child to have?
Well, they would be white because you'd have to adopt them because you're both male. So
You don't get the question. It's saying like in an alternate dimension
Yeah,
where we
sure.
could. You and
this
me.
is supposed to be somebody asking the other sex or the same sex. It doesn't matter.
Well, if Carlo was a woman, he'd have some nice big old titties. No,
Yeah, I would.
No, I'm playing.
I'd definitely be a
no,
A cup.
They'd have a
itty bitty
beautiful
titty
beard.
committee.
I'm already an A cup
they'd have a beautiful
because I'm
beard.
chubby, guys.
If
That
it
the
was
whole
between
point
you
of
and
the
me
joke.
having a baby,
Yes.
I guess your singing ability, because then we can make some money
Yeah.
that way. My mathematical skills.
Brainchild.
Yeah. He'd be the perfect baby. Your confidence, you have more confidence than I do.
You're welcome.
Because your confidence mixed with my charisma would fucking rule the world.
Yeah, it would.
I have a great charisma.
That's right, guys.
And a beautiful beard.
and a beautiful beard.
That's
Yep.
right.
Because because it would be my style. It would be as big as mine, but it'd be your style of hair.
Yeah, it
wouldn't-
would.
Yeah, it'd be perfect.
It would be
He'd
fucking
get
perfect.
so
Dude,
much-
our kid would rule the world.
Fuck yeah,
Let's
bro.
fucking mix genes or something. There's
Yeah.
got to be a way to make this now.
Yeah.
You got to keep them high and tight, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Noops.
Toy noops. All right, Tom, you want to read these?
Yeah. When was the last time you felt possessive about me?
Never.
Fucking liar.
Sorry.
Have you ever eavesdropped on me or peeked at me without my notice?
No, not that I can think of at the moment.
Personally, do you think size matters in reality?
Not at all.
If you-
Hey, real quick, going back to the other question, I do look at your toy noops.
yes.
Toy noops.
Toy noops.
Toy noops.
If you had no choice, how many days do you think you could abstain from sex or masturbation at a stretch?
2 weeks. I'll fucking die.
Even-
I will
That
fucking
was-
implode on myself.
That
Wait.
was very much a matter of fact, like 2 weeks.
I can tell you from a fact.
Yeah.
Without masturbating, you've gone 2 weeks?
At the most.
Dude, I would have died after 2 days. I don't know.
I would implode. No, but this is like if you're pushing yourself. Like I'm not gonna fucking do
Nope,
this
I don't
at all.
do that. I just let it happen.
Yeah, well, I was raised Catholic, so I was a lot. I was ashamed. I was
give a
ashamed of
shit.
myself all the time.
Give me the hairy palms. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I have a Catholic.
Okay,
joke
next
that I
question.
tell Tom.
Yeah,
What gets you wet faster? Phone sex or sexting?
sexting.
Yeah, what does it get you?
Yeah, man, it gets me real fucking wet.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you 2 more
I'm
questions.
fucking soaked right now, just thinking about it.
Jesus.
While having sex, would you prefer to getting on top or staying down in the bed?
Without revealing too much, we move around a lot, and I enjoy that.
I feel it.
You know, I enjoy not being stationary.
If you had to pick an animal, which animal do you find the sexiest of all?
It's about to get a ride.
Oh fuck, a tiger.
Tiger.
Tigers are fucking like sexy.
Oh, hold on. This is the last one, and that's just
Sure, that's fine, man.
I just
Whatever.
want to hear your answer to this.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you had to explain about the birds and the bees to a child, let me hear how you go about explaining it to them, and I want to hear it from all of us.
When a mommy and a daddy like each other very much, they get their pee-pee and their hoo-hoo, and they just mash them in front of each other like that all day. Boom.
Well, how does it happen, Dad?
How does it happen?
You know, how does
I
this
just
kid
told you
happen
how it
from
happened.
that?
Are you an idiot? Did I raise a stupid kid?
How does mashing make the baby, though? I don't. I don't get it.
You fucking figure it out. You had the internet. Fucking chimp implanted into your head. I paid enough money for it. Look it up.
Jeez.
Fucking gay bomb.
Fucking gay bomb.
Fucking asking all these questions because the fucking gay bomb in you.
Yeah, what are you even worried about? You're just gonna have sex with dudes. Jesus, calm down.
We know you're all gay. Come out of the closet already.
All right, Joe. What about you?
Is this a boy or a girl that I'm teaching this to?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
So
It's the same fucking thing.
So I'll bring a bagel and I'll bring a ballpark sausage that's already been cooked.
Why a sausage? Why not like a banana?
Come on, man. He's brown.
You gotta ingrain into her that you don't want her bringing a white boy. I get it.
Exactly.
I totally get it. Yeah, okay.
Or
all
an
right.
Asian, because it's a banana. You don't want to do that. Definitely want to do that.
Well, wouldn't you cut the banana in like a third?
Right, I'd have to cut it. That's too much work. See, I'd have to get like the little nibble.
Right.
So
Or
I get
in Peru they sell like tiny bananas. You could just grab one of those.
right. Actually, you know what? Now we've been talking so much, I'd get like because ballparks when they plump up when you cook them. So I'd get one that isn't cooked and then one that is cooked and a bagel. And I'd be like, okay, so you see this bagel, right? Yeah. Now if it's the girl, I'd be like, now this is your private area, okay? If it's the boy, it's like you're gonna see something similar to this, but not really, okay? And
Never measure yourself against this. You will always lose.
you will always lose. And then I'd
especially because you're my kid.
and then I'll bring out both. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'd be like, so you see these two hot dogs? You're not gonna have it because you're my kid. Anyways, I'd be like, so this is you. So this is you starting out first, all wobbly and wiggly. Woo! And then I smack him in the face. Gay bomb.
Never mind. Make the name of the episode "Gay Bomb."
And then I'd slowly be like, and this was what happens when you see that bagel, son. Boop. You plop up. And so what happens is the woman's bagel requires cream cheese. And you have cream cheese in this ballpark. And then I'd be like, so you go, woo, 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 woo. Now you want to start off slow. You want to tease her a little bit if you can. And you can tease her as much as you can because she'll just want it. And then after a while, she'll have what we call an orgasm, which is when you see the flowers just by one touch. Boop. And that's it.
See the flowers. Oh,
And if she's got a sesame seed, you stay the fuck away from that.
First off, what are you doing to make her orgasm that fucking quick?
dude,
Bro,
teach
ballpark.
me your ways.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if Tom can go after you. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I was just gonna say, well, you see, I would go up to Arby's and then buy a roast beef sandwich.
Okay. All right. I'm liking. I take that back. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, this is going somewhere.
And then I was gonna be like, well, you see, son, what you're not gonna have to worry about is think of it like this roast beef sandwich. Okay. You like to eat the roast beef, but you don't ever want to put your penis in the roast beef. Because when you put your penis in the roast beef, that's how you get a baby. So just stick to eating the roast beef. All right. And then
This is how Tom's dad explained to him sex.
and then I would
Nicole's up there all fucking sad and shit.
She's talking to them like, all he does is fucking eat roast beef. And he goes like,
In front of me, he goes to Arby's. I don't think he understood the point his dad was trying to make. He just goes to Arby's. He goes, I'm making you happy, right? As he's fucking eating this roast beef sandwich.
I'm pleasing you, right? I got extra cheese.
and then at the end of it, I would just eat the sandwich and then I'd leave the room.
Right, that's what I
I'd
would
be
do.
like, go talk to your mother.
That's right,
Right.
yeah.
Is that how you have? Some girls like, I want to get it on. I was like, yeah. Let me just go to Arby's real quick.
Hang on, I have to go to Arby's.
And you're
Well,
like,
where
oh,
else?
Pull
Where?
that back, trust me.
Well, I sound like I'm fucking super quiet again.
Do you?
that's-
Because you
yeah.
sound fucking great over here.
What about me? Do I sound good?
Go ahead and talk.
How about now?
Go ahead.
Why does it sound so quiet?
Yeah,
What
maybe
one
it's
am I in?
maybe it's this.
You're
over here for
in
us.
4.
Yeah, but that's weird. I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
me. That's why. Go
Yeah.
ahead and talk.
Hello.
That
Yeah,
better?
that's better. That's a lot better.
Yeah, it's because you fucking you're on 2 for me all the time, so that's why I was changing 2, and I'm fucking 2.
How about there? That good?
That's good. That's
Okay.
great.
All right. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind.
We were talking about the roast beef, and you eat the roast beef, and you walk out,
Yeah.
and you go ask your mother.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna be a great dad one day.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like that might fuck
you.
them up. Though.
Okay, no, we're gonna talk about this for a second. Carlo and Ashley are gonna be horrible parents one day. They're
What?
it's just gonna be like with the dog. Hey, I forgot to get food for the kid. well, I guess he's not eating today. I guess
Oh,
he's not
first
eating
of all-
today. And then on top of it, when the kid fucking shits itself, both of you are going to be sitting on the couch while that kid's crying, and she's going to look at you and be like, rock, paper, scissors for it.
Yeah, it's gonna
No,
be-
it's different. It's different.
that's what
I
they all
fucking
say.
dude, I can wipe ass no fucking problem.
Yeah,
I've done
but
it most of my fucking
but see,
life.
that's what you're saying. You're saying you can wipe ass. What happens when you've been wiping ass for 2 weeks straight and she hasn't touched a single fucking wipe? What are you gonna fucking do?
fucking
And
wipe,
you're not getting that bagel.
Finish,
You're not getting that bagel.
finish wiping it and throw it in her face.
Okay.
In both aspects.
What are you going to do when that bagel looks like a big gaping fucking donut?
Oh Jesus.
Oh God, don't even say that.
So
Come
wait,
on now.
I guess for my analogy after that, it goes. I have to go that, and if you go real rough, and then I just rip the bagel.
you grab the bagel and you fucking shove your fist through it.
No, and then
he's
you're-
like, and then you go manos de piedra, manos de piedra. That's stone hands for everybody.
Oh my god! And then you're just like, and then you came into the world and did this to your mother, and you just fucking ripped the bagel in half, and you're like, "Thanks for that, you little asshole," and then you walk out of the room.
Well, you still eat the bagel. You
Ashley
eat the
has
bagel.
told me that she kind of just wants a C-section.
What?
Yeah. Well, it
do they give you that option though? I don't.
I believe so. Now I think now they do. I believe that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's their fucking choice. I didn't think it's a good idea, but C-sections are much safer now than they used to be. Because before they used to fucking like take your guts out, like it used to be like across your stomach, but now it's like a little incision, and they're like, yeah, that'll go away, or you barely be able to see it.
I think it'd be kind of cool to watch one.
And a
C-section?
C-section?
I'm weird about stuff
You
like
could
that.
look it up and not tell me because I don't want to know.
Well, like,
I'm queasy. That's why I do IT and not fucking biology or fucking medicine.
well,
Just
like,
saying.
Like, I know, like, I find surgery and shit interesting. So, if I ever got the chance to watch a surgery, I totally would. Even if it was my own, like if it was just like a minor surgery, and they, like sometimes they'll have it up on the screen.
He's
and
talking
you're
about
awake.
colonoscopy. He's like, yeah, man, just shove it in.
No, I was talking
Shove
about
it in my butt.
I was talking about my penis enlargement, but yeah,
Yeah, sure, man.
Hey, that's great, bro.
you got to get that dick up.
Is that safe?
What?
No, it's not.
Penis enlargements? I feel like
Dude,
none
it's
of that
totally
is
safe. I already got one.
It's definitely
Oh,
not.
yeah?
It's not cheap.
It's not safe for you at all. There's not enough studies and not enough people doing it for it to be safe.
I would assume. Well, yeah, no guy. I don't feel like most guys want to. Even if you have a micro penis, I
Joe,
don't
just
feel
go
like,
do it. Just go do it.
No, I'm okay with my
great.
micro penis. I'm happy with my
Just
micro
know that
penis.
you'll find somebody that will enjoy it as much as you do.
Probably not, but it's okay. I enjoy myself just enough.
No, usually, hey, like Bo Burnham says,
Yeah.
no, like Lil Dicky says, they'll be so emotionally invested that they'll really be coming.
Oh yeah.
It's the truth.
Micro penises unite.
For audience
Shape of
member,
a baby
for
banana.
audience members, Tom and Joe just fucking fist bumped.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, let's kind of slow down.
I was gonna talk. I was gonna
Hey,
say.
here's an ad.
Here's a fucking ad! Here's an ad!
Hey everybody, just wanted to remind you to give us a like on Facebook at the Designated Drinkers Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at the Designated D, and write us a review on iTunes or wherever you're listening to the podcast. And you can always send us an email at designated.pod@gmail.com. And remember, keep on drinking.
Good idea. That was a good ad.
That's a great ad.
They don't
man.
pay us though.
No.
Maybe they will
Yeah,
soon.
fuck you, Joe. Pay us, bitch.
So wait, yeah.
Yeah, Joe, you're the one that should pay us every single time we play an ad by you.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of ads, we need to remake it today
Sure.
because it sounds like trash.
I wouldn't be surprised that it does. It
Oh.
was done on the other.
Yeah, on the other mic, and that's okay. So we need to just remake it.
And
That's okay.
also, guys, definitely make sure to check us out on Facebook because we do post all of our episodes on there.
That ad
Mm-hmm.
says that, I think.
No, I know. I just
Yeah.
wanted to restate
And
it.
leave us a review on dude, fucking reviews on iTunes, I guess, are really useful. So if you have a second, and I think we should start telling people, definitely throw us review on iTunes. Everyone has an iTunes account. Everyone's at least had an iPhone at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Sadly enough, yeah.
So an
Yeah.
iPhone or like an iPad, and like those fucking iPods. So everyone's
I mean, you
had
can
one.
also get
Everyone
the
has
app
an
on your
account.
laptop
For
too.
some reason now 250 people listen to our shitty podcast. So I don't
Hey,
know.
welcome.
Yeah, welcome guys.
Welcome.
Hey,
I hope you enjoyed
Making
my.
the podcast great again.
That's right.
So like we were talking about micro penises and like getting surgery and shit. Would you guys ever like have sex with a girl who had like a fake butt?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, why would that matter?
Yeah, why does that matter?
I don't know.
I'd throw it in the fake butt.
Yeah,
I
man.
just feel
for
like
sure.
it'd be weird.
I mean, hey,
have you guys seen fake butts?
Well, wait, hold
Yeah,
on. Like,
they're a little
like,
weird looking,
Like
but-
10 years ago, fake butts, or like now fake butts? Because now fake butts don't even look like fake butts, and
Well, you
fake
s-
boobs don't even look like fake boobs.
Or are you saying like you go back in time and you have sex with someone with a fake butt? Or
Yeah, now then it would be kind of weird because it's all like fucking solid and
plus
jiggly
you have a
and
time
shit.
machine. Why the fuck would you want to?
I'm just saying.
I
like,
mean, unless they
if you
go-
had to pick
Oh, you had
between
to pick?
somebody who had implants 10 years ago today, or somebody who had implants now,
Or somebody
Same
who had
age.
implants from Mexico.
or yeah, then it would be different. Then I would say, yeah, you're right. I don't want to fuck diaper butt over there.
Diaper butt.
Have you ever seen some of the fuck ups on the?
Kim Kardashian, man.
Yeah, but she didn't go to Mexico.
Yeah, but still,
I'm-
like
I'm talking
her
about some
her
of the
ass is from
fuck-ups from
fucking
Mexico.
5 years ago, dude. That's why it's not good anymore.
I would never.
It's expiring.
It's like a used car. I need to trade this model in. Need a new one.
Kanye's right next to her, kicks a tire. aka her ass. Like this one's not getting any more mileage.
Mommy, can I have that one? And he points to to the other one of the other
To
fucking
Kylie, he's just like,
Kylie.
Yeah.
yeah, I want to trade you in for that.
I'll trade you
New
for-
model, please.
So what were you gonna
Hey,
say?
we respect women here.
Yeah, we did.
Anyways,
Do
I
we
was going to
though?
talk about fucking Spider-Man for a little bit. Can we do that? Is that something we can talk about? Like
Why
video
would you
games
want
for a
to fuck
minute?
him?
Because he's fucking sexy. Have you not seen it? Duh.
You want to kiss him like Mary Jane in that movie?
Yeah, sure, man. Not even, dude. Sam Raimi movies? Fuck that. Those movies garbage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, compared to the new one?
Which new one? The
new one. Not Amazing Spider-Man.
I don't know. I mean, they're two different styles, man.
Sam Raimi's was very much Dark Knight. Not Dark Knight the movie, but the style was Dark Knight, I think.
Are you talking about the
Like-
ones with Tobey Maguire?
Yes.
Dude, don't ever compare that movie to Dark Knight.
Yeah.
No,
I
I'm
think-
saying I'm talking about the tone of the movie.
I think-
like Spider-Man, like in those movies was like dark and gritty, and he didn't have any fucking like pizzazz like the new ones.
Hey man, he had plenty of pizzazz when he had that fucking symbiote suit
Fuck
on.
you, fuck you. All
No,
right?
no. I know. I disagree. I think they're not so much Dark Knight. I would say more like
I'm talking about the tone.
I
The
feel
tone,
like
the
I feel
tone, and like. Oh, go ahead.
I feel like the tone would be more like Tim Burton style.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Or even like the third one that wasn't Tim Burton. It was the one with
I feel like the tone is more like gay porn style, you know?
right. I got you.
Yeah, shut the
man.
fuck up.
Gay porn stuff.
But no, when I say Spider-Man, I want to talk about the video game and how much I really fucking want it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, I keep fucking seeing shit on it, man.
Yeah, I wish I had a PlayStation.
Do you?
Yeah, man. It's horrible. It's upsetting.
Is it?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know I have one.
I know.
Carla, do you still have your online for your PlayStation?
No.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I don't think you need
You
online.
don't need online.
No, I know.
All the games I've
I know.
recently played on the PlayStation have all been offline.
Well, I used to play
Dude,
online.
you know what's coming on to the Switch that I'm very excited about, and I will definitely buy it?
What now?
Broforce.
Oh yeah. I remember that
Broforce
one.
is this game that essentially it's like a side-scroll shooter. Have you played Contra?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that, except it's with the Broforce. So you have like rip-offs of like Schwarzenegger and like Van Damme and like the Terminator, like all that. It's fucking great.
Okay.
It's fucking really fun, and you're saving the world from themselves.
From the Broforce.
The Broforce is saving everybody from terrorism.
Oh okay.
That's themselves.
Oh okay. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm
What?
just saying it's America
Oh okay. America.
Why does it got to be? Why does it got to be terrorism, bro?
because that's how they play it. That's how they say it. I
It's
don't know.
definitely no. The underline is it's definitely gay bombs.
Yeah, we're saving them from the gay bombs.
All these fucking gay bombs polluting our water.
So have you seen like footage of the game and whatnot? Then?
Dude, I keep watching shit and I keep listening to podcasts talk
I
about
wouldn't
it.
do it, man.
It's fucking me up, man.
Yeah, you're
Well,
you're
Ashley
totally
said she's
ruining the
buying
game.
it for me. She was essentially buying it for me for my birthday present from a couple months ago, and it's already out, so she has to buy it. But I can't do anything until I told her to get it for me, but I'm not playing it until after I take my test on Tuesday.
Well, then you're doing a horrible job by watching all this shit, bro.
Oh, I know, dude. I'm killing myself.
You
But I
never-
mean, I'm only
never
watching
do
the
that.
first like hour of like gameplay from like
Doesn't
everybody.
matter. The game looks really good.
It looks so fun.
And
It's like watching God of
yeah.
War shit.
Yeah.
Wait, did you guys watch that video about the gay bomb?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I
Yeah.
just wanted to check.
We were having a conversation here, and you fucking ruined it with your stupid fucking jokes.
Yeah, you do that. I've noticed that you've been doing that. You know, it's
He's
funny.
like, Tom's not interested, so I'm gonna cut in with something fucking dumb.
What do you want to talk about, Tom?
No, I'm just doing it because 90% of the time everybody does it to me. Fucking Darian,
I don't do it to
Carlo.
Carlo doesn't do
And-
that. See, look, I'm letting you talk.
Okay. All right, go on, continue.
Talk, bro.
Well, you cut
I
us
wanna hear
off.
your
Now,
voice.
now we can't fucking talk about nothing.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you guys hear about
Nope.
PlayStation's response to crossplay?
I saw something about it. I didn't.
I posted it in the ideas thing. So somebody asked the president of PlayStation Japan, I want to say.
Yeah.
And they were like, "So what are your what's your thought on crossplay? Like cross-platforming?" And for anybody that doesn't play video games, cross-platform is essentially playing on the Xbox and also playing against somebody that's on the PlayStation 4, or playing on the Xbox against somebody that's on the Nintendo Switch on the same game. And PlayStation said, "Well, it's not. We want our audience to enjoy the game how it's supposed to be played on the PlayStation 4." They're talking about Fortnite, and and all the other consoles. It's not as cool. That was the response. It's not as cool.
What?
To play Fortnite in another console.
What the fudge is the same game?
Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
Doesn't make any
So-
That's
fucking
horrible.
sense.
The one thing that I will say about crossplay is I think it would be kind of a smart marketing idea.
For the companies that aren't selling a shit ton of consoles, like Xbox and fucking and Switch.
Well,
But for
because
consoles that are PlayStation's won the console war for this generation.
Yeah.
yeah, but
They won.
But think
Thank
about
you,
it.
Mike. You fuck.
Think about it. You'd be able to see who the best gamers are on what system.
Yeah, they don't care about
Play
that.
that off.
They don't care about that. They care about the fact that can I make more sales by essentially making a bunch of like games that are only on my console, and also you can play Fortnite, but only when people on my console essentially.
I think that's why I like Xbox so much, because they actually lean more towards the player now compared to just making
I think
money.
so. I think that I mean I legitimately think that
Yeah.
PlayStation has better deals.
Yeah.
Like every fucking time I look at Xbox, they have some sale, and
You
it's
talking
some
about
games.
You meant PlayStation. I mean Xbox. Then you said PlayStation.
You said PlayStation.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I meant Xbox. Xbox has a bunch of sales
Well,
all the fucking
it's
time.
just like how gamer friendly they are with that game sharing thing.
yeah, they are.
Like, who the fuck does that? Who's just like,
It was
"Yeah, if
actually
you wanna
going to
share
be
games with your friends.
It was
go
actually
ahead."
going to be better, but everybody bitched and complained about the internet being always on. That they were like, okay, well, we have to take some things away to not do that, because I mean, I understand like the Xbox always being connected to the internet. That's a little weird to me. I don't like that. What's it reporting? But
Gay bombs.
game bombs.
I'm gonna keep saying it. Just
Yeah, that's fine.
dropping gay bombs.
I had another fucking
well, you know what?
thing to talk about, and I fucking forgot about it.
Well, we can talk about your dream.
Oh, dude, my dream? That was some crazy shit, dude. I was playing Xbox with Joe the other night, and I had this fucking crazy, like, the night before I had this crazy-ass dream. I was actually Sunday, after the bachelor party.
Oh, so the hangover dream. That's where you're going.
I think, no, it was the night after. So I might have been, like,
Sunday night?
Yeah.
Sunday to Monday,
Yeah, you were hungover Sunday.
I guess. I was still hungover, yeah. So, I had this crazy-ass dream, and so it ended up being, what the fuck are you doing?
Scratching my dick. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
I could see that. We all saw that.
I just
And
wanted to make eye contact with Joe while I
you
did.
did make you made long fucking eye. You like it was like grabbed your balls and you were like, yeah.
It kind of looked like he was winking at me. I was like, okay.
But anyways, with my dream,
Eiffel Tower.
Wobbly age.
it was all about, I don't know. So I'm guessing you've seen the movie Cabin in the Woods, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't see the movie, but I did watch like a
Trailers.
no, not a trailer.
You didn't miss much.
What's the name of that the guy that he like
Oh, what's wrong? Like what?
he CinemaSins?
cinnamon.
I watched the CinemaSins of it like a while back. But anyway, so my dream was essentially in the aspect of like Cabin in the Woods, like horror movies, and people are made of sacrifices essentially. Mm-hmm. And I went from one, which is funny because I didn't tell you about this.
Okay.
Because I was trying to remember my dream, and then I started piecing shit together. Mm-hmm. One of them was like fucking twisters like everywhere, and like people are running away, like earthquakes and shit like that. And then there appears Devil Joes from fucking Monster Hunter. It's a monster from Monster Hunter, like everywhere, just destroying, killing people.
Did you say Devil Joe's?
Yeah, it's called Devil Joe. This is
With
the
an
name of the
H.
monster.
With an H. It's JHO at the end.
Yep,
Oh, I thought that you meant like.
it's a Devil Joe.
Well, when you first said it, I
He
thought
thought
that
of
you
me-
meant that there
devil
was a
me's.
bunch of like devil Joes popping
Oh,
up
no,
all
no,
over
no,
the
no,
place.
no.
I'm like, what the
But
fuck?
so that was weird. But like my dream kept moving through that, like through those, like, so it went from that to like I was a person, and I went for a job interview, and at the job interview they were like, okay, you got to go to the second floor. So I get to the second floor that didn't have any buttons at all to an elevator. And when you get there, they're like, okay, so like these people are like sniffing you, and they're like, you seem good fit for this area.
They're sniffing you.
Yeah, hang on. So yeah, right. Hang on. It's weird. It's a weird dream. It's a fucking weird ass dream.
Did you describe what kind of people they were?
Oh, hang on. I'm about to.
Okay.
So these people are sniffing you, and then they send you over to one line, and as you cross through the line, there's like a person in, like, essentially in the front, and then there's like a metal detector looking thing next to them, and then you cross through this threshold, and then there's like a crowd, like a group of like 5 people sitting in chairs.
And they say, "Welcome to America."
It might as well be. But they all look like zombies. Like, it's essentially, my dream is about like a zombie society that lives underground, and they're like the overlords of the world. Right, dude. It
It's the
was
lizard people, bro.
fucking might as well be, man. It's a weird, wacky dream. But so it was a zombie society that like essentially rules over the world, and they're picking and choosing like their servants. And I was at a job interview for it. And I didn't get the job, so they like just send me away. But I go back to that place for some fucking reason, like an idiot who goes back to the place, you fucking dumbass.
Well, of course you didn't get the job. You hired white people to do your yard work.
But anyways, so I somehow get back into that building, into that floor, and as I'm walking past, somebody mistakes me for somebody that got hired. So they're like, oh, you got to come this way. I'll show you like everything. So yeah, no, it's not a very well hidden society if I can go back there. Why didn't they kill me, right? Idiots.
I mean, they're zombies.
They didn't kill me yet, is what
This
I
is
should
a
say.
long ass fucking dream.
I know, right? Well, I mean, you asked me about it. Fuck.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
I remember it vividly, man.
that's
like
crazy.
Like crazy vivid. Like they start like training me, and then somebody like is like, "Oh, you got to take this to this person," and the other person like is like, "Wait, you want to send them there? They're new. You shouldn't do that." And they're like, "Ha, well, yeah, you got to do it." So, and like these zombies are addicted to sweets. That's what they eat, for some reason. I don't know, man.
okay.
It was a fucking drunken dream. So as I walk in to take this like this tray to this one zombie who's essentially like protecting this other like zombie thing from like getting out. If I'm boring, you tell me.
No.
No, I'm
No,
just
you-
I'm just tired.
Okay. Well, no, seriously, if it's like dull as fuck, we
No,
can cut it all out.
No, baby boy.
So fuck you. So like,
Be
and,
nice
like,
if there
I
was
give,
a couple gay bombs in the
I,
middle.
yeah, I give him the tray, and the guy looks at me. He goes, "Gay bomb."
There you go.
So no, but like, so there's this zombie trapped in like a case, and like I give him the one zombie the tray, and the other one's like, I want some sweets, and then like I start walking away, and the one zombie I give the tray to, he's like, don't walk away, and I kept walking away. And then they kind of like start like, hey, what are you doing? So like as I'm walking away, like all the lights fucking turn off, and like they're like, get over here, and like I start running away, and like I get into the elevator, and I go down, and I get into this fucking convention, and like as I'm walking out, there's a fucking weird looking police officer, and like he starts listening, and like he got like a command or something, and then he starts shooting everybody in the crowd,
Oh my
and then
God.
he looks at me. I know, man. And then he looks at me, and then he's like, "It's you," and then he fucking kills me. And then
In the
like the
background-
moment he shoots at me, I wake up, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
In
I was
the
like-
background, all you heard was, "This is America."
Yeah, no, that's
Look,
that.
I just live it up.
There's no commentary there, by the way. But but no, dude, it was look, it fucked me up to the point where it was like 4 a.m, and I didn't go back to bed until like 7 or 8.
Damn.
It fucked me up.
You kind of fucked me up with the elevator thing because I've had a dream before where like I got into an elevator, except that like I got in and there were no buttons, and then it just kept going and I couldn't get off of it.
So I talked to Joe about this because like he helped me break down the dream because it was still kind of messing with me.
I also have if you guys didn't know, I have a degree in psychology.
Yeah, he's got a psychology degree. No, he doesn't. Tom.
I was gonna say, no, you don't, you fucking bitch.
You don't know that. Fuck you.
So, anyways, he
I'm a
helped
doctor, I
me. He helped
know.
me break down this dream, and he's like, "Oh, well, I mean, let's break it down. Like, there's things that mean something here, right?" So he's like, "Well, what did you say? The zombies are go ahead."
The zombies were a part. We're reading this book now. He's really far ahead, but we're reading a book called Awaken Online, and
So
the main
good.
and the main character is a necromancer, and he like commands zombies to do his bidding. So I was like, right there, that's the zombie part.
And I was like, oh shit, Joe, you're fucking right. And I was like, why were they so entitled though? And then he's like, maybe the people that you work with. And I was like, oh shit, that makes a lot of
I
sense.
thought that you were about to say Ashley.
Yeah, that too. No, she was the devil, Joe.
My wedding!
Bridezilla over there. but no, yeah, he helped me break down this fucking dream, and like he kept talking to me about it. We ended up like I told him I was gonna get off at like 12:30, and I left Xbox at like 1:30 in the morning,
1:40,
two in the morning, dude. It was bad. But yeah, he's like, well, you know, that, and then I was like, well, the sweets thing might be one of the people I work for. They told me that to pass one of their exams that they do for their job, essentially, all they would study, and they would have a bowl of M&Ms next to them at all times, and they would be eating those sweets at all the fucking time, and they were obsessed with the M&Ms when they were studying.
Yeah, I think that 90% of the time when you have a weird ass fucking dream, it's just shit that like you remember.
Oh, totally.
And you just kind of like mash it together, and then you're like, "What the fuck just?"
Yeah,
happened?
man. But it was so like to the point like I still remember it now. Joe mentioned it, and it fucking just came back to my mind.
Yeah, I've had some weird ones. I can't remember as much as you fucking did with that dream. I can tell you that much, but.
The one thing that really still fucks me up, and like you ever like feel like in like even like games or stuff like that, when there's that moment when there's like the monster like essentially looking at the person and they're like sniffing them and the person's like really like not moving at all. That's the sensation I felt when I was like when everybody
the zombies were sniffing you.
Yeah, when the zombies were like essentially testing you and shit like that, and it fucked me up.
Dude, I won't forget this
It
one time.
was super like eerie.
This one time I had a dream where
People were equal of all fucking shapes and kinds.
I just kept like
Sticking
almost
stuff in Mike's butthole.
God damn it. See, this is what I mean.
Sorry,
Fuck you
I'm
guys.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
There's no Darren here today. You're safe.
You're in a safe space.
I just kept almost dying over and over and over again. And it was in the same way, but like every time that I was about to die, I would think that I woke up, but I was still in the dream, and then it would happen again, and then
God.
the next morning, the next morning I woke up and I'm like,
Am I awake?
yeah, like it fucked me up for a minute because
Yeah.
I'm like, am I even awake right
You
now?
ever you
or-
ever had a dream like I've had like bad nightmares, especially and Joe mentioned another thing that this last couple weeks I've been stressed as fuck.
That's like all that I ever really
Yeah,
remember is
but
nightmares.
have you ever had like a bad nightmare where like living together with somebody, you like wake them up, you're like, I need you to wake up and
Yeah,
like
my
help
life.
me out here. Because I've done that only a couple times when I've like had like I don't even remember the nightmare. I just went like, Ashley, I need you to wake up. I'm fucking freaking the fuck out like right now. And she's like, okay, it's fine. Can I go back to sleep now, please? And I'm like, yeah, it's fine. I feel better now. But
I like God, you missed my joke about my life.
no, I got it. It was
so
it just
fucking lame sometimes. You know that?
Tom,
You
I
make some-
got it.
No, I
It
hate
just
you
wasn't
guys.
funny.
Bro,
I
I'm
hate
sorry,
you
man.
guys.
I've noticed you're kind of a fucking. You make some dad jokes like a lot. Like when people don't laugh at them, you go, "You won't laugh at my dad joke."
Yeah, that's my genre,
I
dude.
guess so. It's just so
My
funny.
genre.
You didn't laugh at my. You funny guy, man. If we don't laugh at them, it's because we need you to try harder.
No, don't let
You-
it get to your head.
Well, you know
Remember that the next time you need a ride, bitch.
Okay, that's
Laugh
fine.
at all my jokes now. Motherfucker. See, there you go.
Have you when you got I found out that apparently like there's a lot of time compression that happens when you go to when you're sleeping and when you have dreams. So like a lot of times like you might think that it's like you'll be like, wow, why is this so long? And it's just
Yeah.
that like it like you can.
You guys
compress
ever
time.
take control of a dream? That's the best shit for me. Like
never
it's only
done
happened
that.
to me a couple of times where you realize you're in a dream
Mm-hmm.
and you're like, oh, I'm dreaming. Dude, I know to think about it. Talking about dreams, I just had another wacky ass dream the other night.
Yeah.
Or this morning.
Oh shit.
When I woke up, I was like, that was weird.
Do tell.
I got into an argument with a kid from high school, but I knew jujitsu this time, and I kicked his ass. And then I called Ashley, and I was like, you gotta come here and hold this guy, and then I'm going to leave for some reason, and I'm gonna come back, and then we can let him go. And then when I come back, Ashley's gone, and I was like, what the fuck? Where is Ashley at? And I call her, and she's like, oh no, it's all good. I'm taking care of him. He's tied up in the room. And I'm like, oh, no. This is bad. I was like, we need to live our lives. We can't go to jail. You kidnap somebody. And then when like I'm essentially going crazy looking for her, and like all this time happens, like you're saying, all this time compression, and like I'm going nuts about it, and then eventually somebody from I've been watching a lot of like Funhouse videos, which is like YouTube people, and like somebody from Funhouse is there, and they're like, oh, they're in this area, and I'm like, oh, well, why didn't I think about that? And I get in a car and I drive with you guys over to this place, and when I get there, it's my cousin Anthony, and he's tied up, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so happy I found you, and then he like takes off all the ties, and then there's a message in the back, and it's like something creepy, but then when you shine a flashlight, it's like a cute message that Ashley wrote me, and she's like, oh, this is all a prank, it's all good, nobody's hurt. And I was like, oh, thank God, we're not going to jail. And then I woke up. I was like, that was great. I'm happy. I was like, I'm happy that nobody went to jail.
I will tell you right now why you're dreaming like this. It has to be because the wedding's coming up.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Fucking like my cousin Anthony, he's going to be reading at the wedding.
Well,
that's why the writing in the back was a thing. I don't know.
That's why I said, because the other day when we were over here, I remember her asking you guys talking about him doing a reading or whatever.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I find funny about dreams is I don't know the exact percentage, but I believe that most of it is like right before you wake up that you actually dream.
I wouldn't be surprised when you say time compression. It's from this book. Hey Tom, if you are like you can put it on your tablet or something, or maybe figure out how to get it on your phone. But you got to get those books if you're like into D&D, which you are. They're fucking great. You think he'd like it? Yeah,
What
he might
books?
like it.
He might like him.
Awaken Online.
He'll like it more than The Tower or whatever the fuck it was by Stephen
Yeah.
King.
Fuck Stephen King. That guy can fit 12 dicks in his mouth.
You know, it's funny though. Like,
He could fit 12 dicks in his mouth better than he could write a goddamn book, okay?
man.
That book was fucking bullshit.
I mean, he's written a lot of books though, man.
I don't give a fuck.
Some of them are hit or miss, man.
No, that book was like... I don't even fucking know. It was garbage.
Have you read any of his other books?
Yeah, I've read The Shining.
No.
That book was garbage, though.
Shining?
No, The Dark Tower.
The Dark Tower. What about The Shining? Did you like The Shining?
Yeah, I like The Shining. It was
pretty good?
alright. I
All
was
right.
going to read it, and then I saw that it was like a fucking phone book, and I'm like, I'm good.
It's
that's a
like
little too
2,000 pages,
Yeah,
man.
Fuck
no, I'm
that.
not doing
What?
that.
2,000 pages?
Dude, the
you have to
book
think
is like
about-
that fucking fat.
So
It's 2 parts.
It's
Oh,
2
man.
parts. The first part is them being kids, and then they have a kid orgy, and then the second part is them being
as
adults. Do you know there is a moment? There's a scene at the end where, like, I guess the girl's like, "Oh, we should have an orgy," and then
Yeah.
she gets
In the book.
gangbanged.
Oh, yeah.
By all the
Yes.
guys
Oh,
in the
then I
group.
need to... Oh, shit. Maybe that's why 2,000 pages.
They-
He's a little freak then.
They were going to...
I might need to read this
He,
fucking
you know,
book.
he regrets writing that scene now.
They
'cause
were-
they're so young.
Well,
Wait,
they-
you guys aren't fucking with me?
No, dude.
No.
It's an orgy scene in this fucking book.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of
No,
here.
I mean, that's serious. They were going to put it in the movie, but they figured that it wasn't...
It was not. It wasn't relevant enough. It's because the little girl's like is like maybe he's fucking with us because we're all virgins.
What the fuck?
And like I guess she got raped at one point, right?
What?
They insinuate
Yeah,
that she's
well,
been raped by her uncle
Okay,
or
so,
something.
No, you saw the movie
Yeah.
with us. So basically, you know how her dad was like abusive?
Yeah.
Like he got aggressive with her and stuff. In the book, supposedly he's like abusive and sexually abusive and stuff towards her. So like
She's done some
like he said, maybe it's because we're all virgins, blah blah blah, whatever. So I don't know. I've never read it, but I do know that scene is in the book.
I'm sorry. I can't. This seems like something that I would do. Like, I'd make a
Dude,
really
it's-
good bok, and at some point, just one of the fucking characters will, let's just fuck each other.
But Stephen King is a freak though, because that book's about like 12 and 11-year-olds or something. I don't even know how old they are in the book.
Well, a lot of that older stuff, like, isn't
Like
I
they're
don't-
super young.
isn't what's that fucking movie with that Stand By Me song in it?
Stand by me.
Is it called
Stand
Stand
By
By
Me?
Me? Okay, I was like, I don't think that's the name.
What's
of the,
that movie with the song "Stand by Me"? In
Well, hey,
it?
man,
Isn't
shut the
it,
fuck up. Well, aren't they-
Metropolitan
aren't-
Ice Cream?
Aren't they all?
Fuck you.
aren't they all like 12 or 11 too, and they're like going on a mission to go see a dead body?
Well, yeah, but that's normal for kids to want to go on adventures.
Normal to go see a dead body?
Dude, if I was a 12-year-old kid and was like, "Hey, you want to go see a dead body?" You'd be like, "Fuck yeah!"
You're kind of a freak. Hey, you over there on your phone with your fucking mirror.
I'm looking up the
It's-
Ask Reddit.
It's fine. It's
bitch.
okay. Shh, it's okay. Calm down. Come your little A cups.
Goddamn my ears, dude. Fuck.
If we both came up to you and we're
Back up.
if we both came up to you, we're 12 and 11, and we were
Uh-huh.
like, "Bro, you got to see this fucking dead body. It's like a day away. Would you come and walk with us to see
I
a
wouldn't.
dead?"
I was a,
Exactly.
but that's the thing is, I was a fucking scaredy cat. If you would ask me now, I'd be like, yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Like when I was younger, I think it would be fun to go out with your buddies and just fuck around. Like they didn't, but the thing is they didn't think that they were actually going to see a dead body.
Ah, okay.
This one kid was like, "I know where a dead body is," and then they go on an adventure, and the whole time they're having a good time and whatever, and then they come across
They
it.
didn't get laid though, so their
And then they
mission was not
totally
accomplished.
changed
No,
their
they got
lives.
laid. They totally banged each other. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
there's a huge gay orgy scene in between a bunch of
Okay,
10-year-olds.
moving past the gay orgy thing.
Am I finding out that he has all gay orgies in his movies?
We've come upon the time.
The Shining, right when Jack Nicholson goes, "Here's Johnny." There's supposed to be a big fucking.
Instead of his face, it's his cock.
Here comes Johnny.
I bet you that there's been a porn parody of that.
Oh, definitely.
Yes. Hey, okay. So,
Here's Dickie.
for our new listeners as well, and I'm probably gonna stop saying for our new listeners right now. What we're gonna do is ask Reddit, and what I do is I go into the Ask Reddit thread on Reddit, and I look up some like funny middle questions or whatever, and then I ask them to the guys, and then I also read the top comment. But today, because these questions are kind of short, and I'm not finding any I like, I'm gonna pick two. So the first one is by Lord Samhain, and it says, "What's a video game you think should be remade?"
Video game that I think should be remade.
How are we doing this? Are
I
we
can
going-
answer.
Okay.
You go ahead, man. We're
If
thinking.
you guys need time to think, I think that a video game that should be remade is Advent Rising. It's by I don't remember the name, but it was essentially like it was a very Halo game. It was it was only on the original Xbox, and I had so much fun playing it, and it was amazing. It was like a spacey kind of game, but you have powers and shit like that. It's Ashley, dude. Ashley's moving shit around over there.
Oh, that kind of fucked me up a little bit. Like,
Yeah,
what
no,
the
no.
fuck was that?
Are we about to have an orgy?
Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, Advent Rising would be mine.
Okay.
But you, Joe.
Oh, you bitch! You don't have one yet.
I mean, I have one. I was
Oh, go
just
ahead.
asking.
Say it.
Definitely Jack and Daxter.
Okay.
Jack and Daxter. I think they have remade them.
Have they?
I'm pretty sure for the
A lot of old
PlayStation 4.
PlayStation games. Yeah.
Wait, are you saying like remaster, or are you talking about making a new one?
A video game should be remade.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like making a new
one. Okay,
yeah.
I got you. I guess, yeah, that's fine.
Because I used to love that series.
How about you, Joe?
Me.
They're re-releasing Spyro too.
Yeah, they are.
I saw that.
They just got pushed though.
Did
I
it?
think it got pushed because of the fact that it was going to come out right before or right in between like all the like Battlefield and what the fuck is it called?
Red Dead comes out.
Red Dead. It was going to come out in between all of those, and I think that's why they pushed it.
I guess if I can't really think one off the top of my head except for. Have you guys ever played the original like? I think it was called Amazing Spider-Man game for like the PlayStation.
The
2.
PlayStation
Yes.
1?
Yeah, I think that's
Dude,
what
that
it was.
game was great.
Dude, those were so good.
Right? They were
like
really
it had
good.
all like this is the one where you couldn't go down into the
Yeah,
city,
you
right?
couldn't you couldn't
yeah.
go down in the
Yep,
city.
those are fucking great
it was
games.
so good. It
That game
such
was
a good game.
hard too.
And they used
Yeah.
and there was so many like cool comic book and TV show references.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like the fucking Scorpion, you had to fight him. I remember that. That shit was legit.
I think the whole time there was commentary by Stan Lee.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
I know a game that I want them to remake.
Yeah, what's that?
Fucking NFL Blitz.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
I used to love that game.
NFL Blitz is the one where they're all gangster and shit and like
Where like you can grab people and basically throw them halfway across the
yeah,
field.
and then like if you tackle them, there was that whole thing that you might break their bones.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I used to love that game.
That was a pretty good
that
game.
was oh me you weren't there, but me and Angela played it at his bachelor
I
party.
did see you guys do that, and I heard
I
Angela beating
fucking-
your ass.
No, I beat his ass at
Oh.
Blitz.
At his bachelor party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yours.
Yeah, you weren't there then.
Oh, right.
We went to 16-bit, which we should go back there again.
I'm down.
I actually had a really
As-
fucking fun time
as
with the
l-
girls or some shit.
As long as Angela goes, so this way I could beat his ass
Dude,
at Blitz again.
there's this
I'm calling
fucking-
you out, bitch.
There's fucking this beer game, and like you're like it's in Wreck-It Ralph, where you're like the guy serving beers, and you gotta go up and down like the fucking like rows, giving people their beers. I had such a fucking blast playing that game. I ended up making it to like the 3rd level, and it was great. And the 3rd level seems like nothing, but that shit was hard.
That bar is actually really cool. I
It is
like
really fucking.
Is it
cool.
bigger, smaller?
And then we got some people to listen to the podcast too. We were like, Designated Drinkers Podcast.
Yeah.
yeah, you
fucking
kept
do it.
We kept talking about
And-
that the
and-
whole time.
and-
everywhere.
Yeah, we did.
And Angela wrote it on the wall.
I
at
thought
the
it was
bar,
Mike.
too.
No, Mike wrote it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. And then you yelled at him for it because you were like, "Let's drink."
Yeah, I was trying to get everybody to do
Yeah.
a shot.
Oh, so by the way, the top 2 answers would be, one of them is by Tanner Twags, and it says KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic.
Never played it.
It's an MMO. It's an MMO for Star Wars.
Okay.
KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a PC game, I think.
You shortened it and then you said the full name.
Well, it just says KOTOR.
No, he's a piece of shit.
Do you,
And
guys,
then
do you
the-
guys remember Star Wars Bounty Hunter?
No.
What? Oh, that game was good.
Do you remember there was this? Now that you mentioned Bounty Hunter, wasn't there like there was a game on the Xbox where like you were an alien and you were an alien bounty hunter, but it wasn't a Star Wars game, and you could like go on bounty hunts and like
Which Xbox?
I think it was the original Xbox. I didn't get it.
I didn't have that one.
Talking about and this is the last thing I want to bring up because we gotta end. Because we're an hour over.
Did you just say an hour over? How long?
No, we're an hour.
Oh,
and
okay.
we're over an hour now. Sorry, but anyways, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, every single time I've been on the wrong side of the console, except for 360. No, actually, I still was in the wrong side of the console then too. So I got an original Xbox when PlayStation 2 and Xbox came out. And then I got a PlayStation 2, and then PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 were out. And then I got an Xbox 360, which then I was in the right side of the console wars because there were so many cool games, and I played with my friends. Then I sold my Xbox 3. No, my Xbox 360 is still at my parents. But I ended up getting a PlayStation 3, and then I ended up getting an Xbox One. Just saying. Always been on the wrong side.
Yeah, I've been on the wrong side and continuously on the wrong side. 'Cause
Yeah, but
some
you know what I
asshole who
you know
likes
what
to
I
put
decided?
shit up his ass.
You know what I
Mike?
decided? I decided
Yeah.
I was never going to be on the wrong side. I was just going to buy everything.
That's smart. That's smart.
So now I have a Switch, a PlayStation 4, a fucking Xbox One, and I have no time to play any of them.
But you won.
But I've won.
You won. No gay bombs for you.
That's right. I know I was going to ask 2 Reddit questions, but I
Ask
think we're
another
about
one.
that time.
No, do it.
No. We can ask another one in the next episode. I want to say thank you to our listeners.
Well,
Thank
no,
you
you
for listening.
gotta. No, you're not doing this right. There's a point in the episodes where you always go, and I think with that, you gotta say that at some point, and then we gotta talk a little bit more.
So, anyways,
Like we are now.
thank you
Fuck
for joining
you.
the Designated.
It's not
So I
ending
think with that,
Podcast.
What
My
about
name
the
is
gay
Carlo,
frogs?
my name is Joe.
Tom.
and we are the Designated Drinkers.
Save
Keep
the
on
gay
Keep on
frogs.
drinking.
They wanna twist and shout. I've got 6 friends in the fridge to help me out. Oh.
This has been a Fat Lowell's Radio production. To hear more shows like this, go to soundcloud.com/Fat Lowell's Radio.